I would like to state for the record that I also used to like James Lindsay before he started drinking the Kool-Aid. Technically, it's Flavorade. um, maybe I'm past the culture war due to DMT. Sarcasm. Um,
Yeah, I mean, you
personally, okay, maybe this is me, just being dismissive, but like when people start talking about the culture war, I really start to tune out. Like I feel like that's almost like a brand at this point, the culture war, and I'm like, there, it's so
it's
many.
just a name though for something that we do. I don't wait. What's your problem with it? I don't have a problem with it. I do know that the culture war is used as a distraction
Yes,
for
but
people to get away from other things, but you need to fight it. And if you know what I mean, like for example, you could say like talking about religion is harmful, right? But you need to address it. You need to like attack it so that it becomes less harmful, right? So culture war is used as a way to for people, like for politicians, to instead of focusing on provide like doing what they're supposed to do, providing people with what they need and protecting them and all of that, is to use these press this emotional buttons that gets people angry or very passionate because they fail at actually delivering what they're supposed to deliver, right? It's a distraction. But just because we know it's a distraction, you can't just wash your hands off of it, because you need to even make it stop work, because it's not going to go away if you don't attack it, right? To make it stop being a distraction, you actually need to go get involved in it and attack it. Like you need to get your hands dirty. You need to participate in the culture war for it to stop being useful. Like you can't, yeah.
well, I think that's a better way to put it. Is I find it to be a distraction. That's why I'm frustrated by it.
Right, right.
But when people who throw around the phrase culture war like very liberally, I
Mm.
mean, I understand like my problem with Vosh just dismissing woke. Like, well, we're using a word to try to capture a cultural phenomenon that's going on. Like, and culture war is that same thing. It's just a phrase trying to capture this thing going on in our culture at this time. But when I feel like people start to attribute culture war to stuff that is just like a nothing burger, and
Mm.
maybe it's because I'm more globally focused nowadays. But I'm like, guys, we got to talk about what's going on in Yemen. We got to talk about what's going on in India right now. Like that, you want to talk about culture war? Let's talk about the BJP. Like, um, yeah, it's, I get very.
All right, we have only 15 minutes.
Oh wow.
Um, I don't understand this question, so I'm not gonna highlight it because I don't. Do you think Iran gets away its name since Iran Persianized version literally means Aryan? Means the land of the Aryans, or like what they think, like the nobles or something like that. But what do you mean? Do you think Iran gets away its name? Gets away with its name? It's the oldest name. Okay, guys, the word Aryan is not a dirty. It wasn't a dirty word. This is why a lot of people say,
Big H.
yeah, until the big. Well, I mean, these are just a group of people. Like, I mean, they're not around anymore. Like they're mixed with everybody else. But it was the land of a whole bunch of Aryans at some point, right? Um, I don't understand why we have to demonize that word. You're not claiming that there's anything superior about them. You could just refer to them. I mean, to be honest, though, a lot of Iranians do claim that they're superior because of being of that race. So
Uh
yeah,
oh, BB.
fuck them. But just like saying that this was the land of these people and naming it at that because of that, I don't think that's an issue. I think a lot of people say like don't say like they just say Indo-European and stuff like that because it's just became a dirty word. It's just like a gene pool. Like it's not a dirty thing, right? Claiming that it's superior is a dirty thing, but just referring to it is not. Here. I don't know if this is true. Fun fact, no politician in India is a capitalist. That's why India is still a poor nation. No politician? Like zero? That sounds like an absolute statement that could be
The
proven
BJP
wrong.
itself has 180 million members.
Yeah, like
That's
if I could
large
prove you wrong by just finding a
example right there.
single. Yeah, see, you can say like very little or like not that many or something like that. It's really easy for you to be proven wrong when you make absolute statements like that. You should do a live stream watching ContraPoint JK. Well, we can't. It's a long video. Look, when we review 10-minute videos, it takes an hour. So, yeah. So how do you think it's gonna go if we watch an hour long? Usually her video. I haven't watched this one yet. I'm actually gonna go watch it probably right. Maybe later today. But there's usually her videos are long. I think Armin and Susanna ignored my question to be their Valentine. No, I didn't see it. If we didn't see your question, don't be angry. But you are too late. We've already been asked. I mean, I don't know. Is it been? We have? Is Bobo here? We need a lawyer to say if you could have, if it's legally possible to have more than.
You want to know
more.
something? That reminds me. Actually, no, I'll tell you off air.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of blasphemy and sexy Kali, like me, then that means that you probably want more blasphemous art. Well, I have good news for you. If you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description below, then you get a free booklet of some of the tastiest blasphemous art available today. So, if you want some of this delicious blasphemy, and we're so generous that we update it for you guys weekly for free, all you have to do is sign up for our newsletter below. You can also go to blasphemousart.com/ebook. That's blasphemousart.com/ebook. Sign up with your email, and you get free gifts of this tasty blasphemy. What could be better? So make sure you sign up. Link below.